Today, friends, I wanted to show some love to some of, I think, the unsung heroes of the Minecraft community, the animators. Let's get into it. Welcome back, friends, and a special welcome to all the new friends out there. I'm YoBGS, and ever since I finished the Red Festival arc of the Dream SMP, I wanted to take another dive into some of the amazing animations and animatics out there, and some of you recommended so many artists beyond Saddest. Now, Saddest is incredible, and we're absolutely going to be looking at the fall today, but I wanted to showcase a few other artists as well, and I'm excited to have the opportunity to do it. But first, I wanted to tell you, if you are seeing this, I am live at twitch.tv/YoBGS. If you want to stop by, talk about the Dream SMP, talk about animation, just kind of hang out. I'm playing a Minecraft hardcore world. Let's get into it. It's ToKtopus, so that's going to be the first one. Let's go.
Tommy, are we the bad guys?
All right.
Wilbur's lost it.
It's our nation's gone. Our nation's far behind us, Tommy.
What makes you say that?
Let's blow that motherfucker to smithereens.
Don't trust anyone.
They're lying to us. Tubbo, he's lying to you, man.
Don't let Wilbur know I know.
Oh, see, Tommy did a little bit of counter-espionage. By the way, this art style is phenomenal. Admittedly, this early part is reminding me a bit of the Virtual Boy, the old system that was in red and black, but it deserves to be. I like the music. It's super haunting. I like the gloves kind of on Wilbur, his slow descent into madness. Tommy really learning to stand up for himself here. This is
would drop
awesome
us
so
at
far.
The second he realized we're not in the lead anymore.
And whatever you do, we can't give up on each other.
You're trying to sound like you know what you're doing so that you can prove me wrong. Tommy, none of us know what we're doing. We're fucked. We were fucked the minute we were thrown out.
Hand me that.
Dude, I mean, you were pretty screwed before then. Like, let's be completely honest. You were screwed the second Quackity said he was going to enter the election. But that's neither here nor there. Also, I've been having a running debate about whether or not Wilbur and Tommy should have had Fit MC come in as the demolitions expert instead of Techno. I think that might have gone a little bit differently, I'm just saying. But I always love finding out what quotes the artists choose to capture, and these are spot on.
I'll have to step in.
Here's the plan, Tommy, innit? When Tubbo is up on that stage and he's giving that speech, I've given Tubbo the code phrase that he says.
Tubbo. Yeah?
All right.
You say. We're not the villains.
We are the villains, Tommy. We didn't win the election and we're trying to fight for it back.
Wilbur.
Tommy, let's be villains.
Oh, this is so good. This is so good. I had to stop it here because, like, I get enthralled just watching it. It's so, like, so you know how you could have something like a piece of meat or some food, and it could be rolled out, and you can have it in like small bite-sized pieces, or you get that really like condensed piece of flavor that's like everything that's left over when you're done cooking. It's like that's what this is. It's the little cube. If you watch Food Wars, you know what I'm talking about. It's that little cube of flavor that is like the most ridiculous thing ever, and just watching this is like, you just want to, like, you really do want to just watch it over and over again to see every little detail in the animation.
Tommy, I say if we can't have Mambo, no one.
Let's see. Oh, Mila Manberg. Nice. And then obviously the anthem is on the wall. I like that.
Can have Mambo.
I don't know what to do.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the festival!
They made Schlatt look so evil. Like, how can you make a goat look so evil?
Full of Mambo.
This isn't right.
I don't understand.
There is a reason why you are not the president and never will be.
Gotta save Tubbo.
I know, I see it in your eyes.
Matt, what are you?
Tommy, innit? You're scared.
I know what you've been up to.
I would rather lose.
Man, nobody wanted to save Tubbo. We've talked about Tubbo having his day before, but this talk is making it apparent that Tubbo was doomed from the start.
Winner.
Techno, I need you to take him out.
Dire loser. Technically.
If I don't do it now, what happens if this is the only chance I get? Tubbo, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
It's exactly what I said. No one's on our side, Tommy. You really don't want to do this, Tommy.
Wilbur's right. He killed Tubbo, Techno. We might not have another chance to do this.
Do it. Do it.
You betrayed us, Techno.
Kill him.
Would I be thrown?
How are the animators going to deal with the fact that people have... I'm sorry, I'm interrupting it to talk about this, but how are the animators going to deal with the fact that people have multiple canon lives in this because Tubbo just got violently murdered. And now is he just going to wander back in the next animatic as if nothing happened?
Well, we're going to have to take down everyone.
Oh, that's such a vicious techno.
We've got to take back Lemannberg.
Let's do it. We will figure something out. As long as we stick together.
There's an idea. Certainly a plan. You gotta love it when a plan comes together. Although, it is a little bit difficult, right?
There was a special place
Oh, no.
where men could go and emancipate the brutality and the tyranny of their rule. It's a very big and blown up Lemannberg.
That is
My Lemannberg.
awkward. Oh, I don't like any of what I mean, I love it, but I don't like what it is.
My Lemannberg.
But then he missed the button, and he forgot, and he didn't do it, right? Tok did amazing things. Wilbur, I was gonna call him Techno. Wilbur didn't do it. Apparently, he wanted to. That's what I've gathered from some of what you guys have told me. That's not spoilers for the future. He couldn't get the job done, and that's why I said he needed to bring in Fit MC, because Fit and his experience on 2B2T, he'd have blown the heck out of that place. Full stop. Period. Paragraph. Ultimately, what Techno did is pretty ridiculous, right? He fireworked everybody, but was it as effective as what Wilbur wanted? And is that necessarily a bad thing? Because where I've at least left off, we've got the fact that right now Tommy, Wilbur, and Techno are fugitives on the law, or of the law rather, and Techno burst everybody into fireworks. So that is ToKtopus. Follow ToKtopus on YouTube if you dig that animatic. We're going to move right on into the next one. All right, so here we've got Corruption. It's an animatic by cosmicguts, and I already love this style, sort of the line drawn for animatics. I really dig these, and I'm excited about it. Now, it's going to be similar things, but I want to check this one out as well, because again, it's interesting to see what areas different artists use to highlight different things in the story.
Tommy, are we the bad guys?
Yep. That is the crux of it.
Tommy, am I a villain in this story?
No, Wilbur, I think...
Then let's be the bad guys. Tommy,
That was quick.
Why not? Why not? Look, our nation's gone. Our nation's far behind us, Tommy. Let's blow that motherfucker to smithereens.
Hey.
This is a new era. We burn the place to the fucking ground.
Wilbur...
I mean, there's other land. You could build Manberg 2, right? You could place Pogtopia somewhere apart from Manberg. If you can't have it, nobody can, but the residents would still be around. Anyway, that's neither here nor there with this animatic. People do a really good job with Tommy. Like, it's interesting to see the different things that people accent on Tommy. I just want to point that out.
Reason it isn't too far gone. You keep talking about it like.
What's the point? More blood would be shed, and we would be the illegitimate rulers of a nation.
You're being reckless, Wilbur. The reason we made Lemannberg in the first place was to get away from it. Was because we needed Lemannberg. And if there isn't Lemannberg, then what's the point in this server, right?
I know why you're doing this, Tommy. That guy Tubbo? We love Tubbo. But he's not on our side, is he?
Tubbo was with you the entire time. This frame, by the way, is incredible. Like, I love the different depth, the accentuating, like the shoulder pieces. Again, I'm not an artist, but I'm somebody who knows like what I think is really cool and stuff like this. And the sweat, because they're living underground, like the mole people kind of vibe. It's so
everyone who's claiming to be on our side, they're lying to us. Tubbo, he's lying to you, man. He would drop us at the second he realizes we're not in the lead anymore.
All right.
I know, I see it in your eyes. I see it. I can hear it in your voice. Tommy, in it, you're scared.
Oh, the red eyes.
You sound like you know what you're doing so that you can prove me wrong. Tommy, none of us know what we're doing. We're fucked. We were fucked the minute we were thrown out. I know you're scared, Tommy. I understand you're scared. And it's scary. It's scary, Tommy. But you know what? You know what? In a time like this when a man has nothing to lose, do you know what that means? It means we can do what we want. We blow up the entire fucking place to Kingdom Come.
It does make you wonder, if Tommy had sold out Wilbur, where would this have gone? Because obviously Tommy was not well liked in the moment. I'm moving forward. There we go. I want to have some animation. But Tommy was obviously not well liked. But you start to see, in particular in these animatics, and I don't know if this is just the picture that they chose to paint for the people involved, but they choose to show that this was a unilaterally Wilbur decision. Although it will be interesting in this one to see where Dream comes in, because it was unilaterally Wilbur, but Tommy seemed to be making some headway until Dream came in.
God help whoever's caught in the fucking crossfire.
I want to drive home the idea that this celebration will be about manhood.
What day is the festival starting? What are you doing in the festival?
A celebration of democracy, of law,
Oh yeah, no, I also have a speech.
and of the new...
I love how nonplussed they made Wilbur look at I have a speech, because that was the most excited I've heard Tubbo be on the Dream SMP about this speech, and then Wilbur's just not having it.
Hello, Dream. When Tubbo starts doing his speech, you may want to leave, because that's when I'm going to detonate the whole place. Dream, I want
But then you
to
didn't.
be your vassal.
Wilbur, no, this isn't right.
Tommy, you were never in charge.
Wilbur, look at me.
Yes.
Hand me that TNT.
Tommy, I'll have to step in. If you need me help, just let me know.
Yo, shout out to the fact that Dream is using an axe again, because 1.16 is his style of combat compared to Techno and 1.8. I get that. It's a sick reference now, and I like that a lot of people use it.
I don't think we can trust Wilbur anymore.
Are you sure?
Wilbur, you're being reckless. You're not being the man. He's lost it. This isn't the right thing to do. This isn't the moral thing to do. I mean, we could just run away from here, and we'd never have to. We'd have everything we ever wanted.
We'd have everything we care about.
No, Tubbo. We're not giving up now.
That's a good point.
But
Well, Tommy wouldn't have the discs. That's the problem, right? Tommy still wouldn't have the discs, and you know that that's still at his core. That started all of this, right? I said you could sum up the entire Dream SMP by saying, young man learns actions have consequences.
But remember, don't give up on him.
If we can't have Manberg, no one can have Manberg.
What's the point in doing anything if you've lost all hope?
Maybe
How do you
that's...
reckon we hold this thing, fellas?
Maybe that's the question moving forward. Maybe that's the question moving forward, and that's what we're going to find out, because all of these, it's interesting to me how it seems like all of these animatics upplay how much Wilbur was pissed at the situation, but how much Tommy didn't want to do it. Everyone seems to forget that Tommy brought in Technoblade, right? Tommy hit the nuclear option before Wilbur did. And bringing in Techno was sort of the thing that led Wilbur to start questioning whether or not they were the villain. They're bringing in mercenaries to help him out. So it's interesting that that side of things hasn't really been shown that much. Anyway, that's Cosmic Guts. Make sure subscribe to Cosmic Guts if you dig that video. We're going to keep moving on. I get chills every time I watch something related to this, because it was already so good, and then to combine it with this talent is just, it's so perfect. I love it. Okay, so silly fun fact for this particular part of the video. I was going to react to Late August's Innocence here. However, I got not that long into the video, and it appeared that there were things that I was not familiar with. So if I have gotten past Innocence, let me know in the comments so I can go back and watch Late August. However, if I haven't, again, don't spoil it for me. The first moment, like the first instance where I got to things that I didn't recognize, I was like, okay, I'm pulling back on this. But I will say, the bit I saw of Late August, phenomenal, incredible, remarkable art style. I love everything about it. I can't wait to be done with that particular part of everything. So again, there's going to be a weird sort of funky cut here, but that's because I realized that the Late August animation I may not be there for yet. So again, if you dig animation, if you love these, if you want to tell me about your favorite artist in the Dream SMP, anything, really, you can stop by my Twitch. I'm live, twitch.tv/YoBGS. Now, we're going to move on to what I think a lot of you are here for, and that is The Fall. Saddest, the incredible, remarkable Dream SMP artist. I'm excited for this. Let's go. All right, the following may contain spoilers from the events of the Dream SMP. I believe it.
Am I a villain in this story?
I want to drive home the idea that this celebration.
Oh, that background song. That background, that two, I don't know, you call it two-way? Amazing. Already spot on.
Will be about Manberg that has been brought forth by my administration. A celebration of democracy.
Killing Schlatt wouldn't do anything.
Of law.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Trigun. So big. So much. This reminds me so much of Trigun. I'm already so about it.
Killing.
Also, dude, Schlatt with the horns is just, it's a lot. It's too much.
Schlatt wouldn't fix us.
Not the art style, but the fact that you can see it when he talks. I don't know how I feel about that.
And of the new era of peace.
He pulled back on the shot.
It wouldn't have mattered if you killed him or not. Okay, me and you, we both agree we're right. We're in the right.
I mean, yeah, I'm always in the right. So.
Yo, this is so perfect for like a trailer to a movie, because even that comic relief line and then that break, that's so well done.
Then let's be the bad guys.
Woo!
My first decree as the president of Manberg.
You know how we started this together, right? The Dream War, then we followed Wilbur and he started Manberg.
The Emperor!
Manberg, my unfinished symphony!
And I'm kind of mad I missed the part where Tubbo and Tommy had this little bench-side chat. And it's interesting to me that Tubbo is depicted as younger than Tommy, even though you've pointed out to me that Tubbo is actually older than Tommy.
My great unfinished symphony.
Well, we're surely not. Will.
Is to revoke!
Yes, sir. My goodness.
Of Wilbur Soot and Tommy in it.
You're scared. Tommy, you're scared that people are going to think differently of you. Tommy, when I said you're never going to be president, you got to understand that wasn't a challenge. That's true. You're never going to be president, Tommy.
But you're being a moron, Wilbur.
I want to ask.
You're being insane.
I'm thinking.
Are you happier?
Dream, I want to be your vassal.
Wilbur.
The utter lack of emotion is so... Like, the utter lack of emotion out of Dream's character, and obviously it's because of the mask, but it gets me every time. Also, looking at this, I'm starting to wonder if, for the future of the Dream SMP, Tommy is now going to start his own thing. Because he clearly doesn't agree with Wilbur. He agrees that there needs to be something in opposition to whatever the current administration is, but Tommy's whole thing was being opposed to Dream when he first started. And now he's on Dream's side. He's going to form a side that's opposed to that as well. And I think, I don't know, I see factions spinning off, I guess, is my thoughts on this.
I mean, that's the anything.
I mean, I'll have to step in.
All right, Tommy's got the sword there.
If we can't have Manberg, no one can have Manberg.
And I hate to say it to you.
Oh, Henry! The Henry shout out. Let's go.
There's one thing I have that you'll never, ever, ever have. I have the blade.
Yup. I love it.
The thing is, you're using words, but the thing about this world, Tommy, is that the only universal language is violence, and we've had that conversation. We've spoken that language in the pit. It's over, Tommy.
Woo!
On to a new day.
It's interesting that nobody really shows the events of the festival. Meaning, like, because this is after, right? They don't show that much of it. I just think that's interesting to me.
To destroy Manberg.
There we go.
Wait, Schlatt?
Be safe.
Wilbur said he wasn't gonna hurt me.
Oh, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. Oh, they did it too. What does it say? It says Wilbur, Tommy, Tubbo. I can't read the last signature on the wall there, if there is one. Oh, man, that's so that's the button. It's a very big and... Oh, okay.
We need the man back.
There's some fireworks. There we go. Wow. How do you add anything to that isn't already added to it? It's such a succinct, it's so well done, it's so distilled down into something like so perfect. I love these animatics. I love all of the artists. By the way, that of course was Saddest. You should follow Saddest. I'm sure you probably already are, but holy cow. And that's just, today I just looked at 4. Granted, one of them didn't make it into the video because that was a little bit of an issue, but I looked at 4, and I'm sure everybody is this good. So again, if you have any artists that you want me to check out, I may not be able to do it for a video, but let me know below because I cannot get enough of these. And of course, just one more time for good measure, I am live on my Twitch, twitch.tv/YoBGS. Come by, again, talk about the Dream SMP, at least through the parts that I've seen. I'm going to be playing some Minecraft Hardcore, keeping that world going. So I look forward to seeing you. Again, follow all these artists if you aren't already. My goodness, they are just remarkable, doesn't even begin to describe. Thank you for the recommendations, as always, friends, and take care. I will see you for the Salty Runback.